King missed in a cut, yeah. I just started this YouTube channel, and honestly, I thought the best way to do it is to, talk to the people. So I decided to make a short, little, cute Q&A. You already know. So I'm gonna be out of your way, and hopefully, you guys enjoy the video. Peace out. Before we go into the video, I just want to give a special shout out to one of my homies, Turbonic. Going into video editing, I didn't know anything, and honestly, if it wasn't for some of his guidance, this video wouldn't really be here today. So I just want to show special appreciation to him. Go follow him and, stalk his page. Anyways, we'll go right back into the video. What inspired me to make a YouTube channel? Why am I making one? Honestly, I think that YouTube is the best way that I can really express myself. I think that a YouTube channel allows me to be me in the most creative way possible. And as for people who inspired me to do YouTube, I would say my biggest inspiration comes from that Minecraft era of YouTube, where we was all just watching our favorite content creators blow up back when they were small, and watching how big they become now. Seeing that whole process, it just really is humbling. It's like, wow, you can really come from anything and you can make it. And I feel like my biggest inspiration had to be YouTubers well, he's not from the Minecraft era, but you guys all know Daquan.
Come here, Ma! Stop running from me!
I loved when Fortnite was getting a lot of content from all my favorite YouTubers like Daquan. When he was making his content, I'm like, wow, black creators are really out there. They're doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Corey X Kenshin, Berleezy.
Is this nigga serious?
Inspired me to really pursue this. I genuinely believe that I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube if it weren't for some of these key content creators out there who just made it that, I don't know how to put it, they just made it seem so achievable, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I really started doing YouTube. Just fully expressive, lets me be myself, and honestly, I think that it's something that I can give back. I can show people who I really am, and people can appreciate that, Favorite childhood memory. My favorite childhood memories are definitely centered around when I was in the Bronx. That's part of it. When I was born in the Bronx, for those of you who don't know, and I don't know, something about that experience is really humbling. It's I realized how happy I was back then, being the child that I was, just a little ass kid in the Bronx. You go outside, there's a park there, there's a park there, there's a park there. It's it was such a vibe back then, I'm not gonna lie. And it was it just shows that hard times don't define someone, because back in the Bronx, my whole family, we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. It was me and my 2 siblings all sleeping on a floor mattress that's meant for one person. And that's a really humbling experience when you come from a place like that and your life changes. All of a sudden you're living in an actual house, all that type of shit. And I really do appreciate the fact that I was born where I was born. Another key memory that I really cherish as a child growing up is definitely the PlayStation 2 era. My older brother actually owned the console, and he was sometimes stingy and selfish about it, but it was mainly because we were young. He doesn't want us to break his console, obviously, same way I wouldn't let my little brother mess around with my PC as easily. So it's just stuff like that. I remember one of my favorite games playing growing up using the PS2 was definitely this game called Galactic Wrestling. Galactic Wrestling, amazing game. And it's crazy because when I talk to other people who use the PS2, there's a lot of people who don't even know about that game, and I'm yo, that shit's crazy to me. it was like a wrestling game, but instead of having like John Cena, Batista, and all of them, it's like it had you're pretty much playing as a bunch of mutants and superhumans, and they're fighting each other in like a wrestling ring, and it was amazing. One of the best couch party games on the PlayStation 2 for me, hands down. It was 4 player, and like shit could just get wicked. They had tag team, they had free for all, like 2v2s. Oh my god, I love that game. Like literally, it's just I just found the game like stupid creative. Like it was just extremely creative. Like you can play as a guy, I think his name is Comrade Turbinsky. He's literally like a transformer. This man is like he can transform into a helicopter, a plane, and different aircrafts and shit while he's fighting you in a wrestling ring. Like, doesn't that sound like absurd? There's literally a guy whose whole personality is based off the fact that his face is a black hole. Yes, his face.
Black hole.
Like, just shit like that. And honestly, it's like the game was just so amazing. Like, and like I genuinely did love playing Galactic Wrestling. For content, like you guys already know, I play a lot of video games. I'm definitely gonna give you guys some gaming content. I would love to do some playthroughs and stuff like that, and that would be really dope. I also would like to do like game reviews and stuff like that. It just those take more editing. Right now I'm like trying to get better at video editing, all that stuff. So like I definitely would give you guys gaming content, game reviews, maybe anime and show reviews depending on what I'm watching at the time, you know. I would love to do skits. Right now I don't really have the equipment for that, but like I've always loved skit YouTubers. Like their content is just like there's no way you're not gonna sit there and start cackling at your screen for the next 10 minutes. Like just watching their shit is just amazing to me. So I do love skits as well. So hopefully in the future, you know. I have a few games I want to do playthroughs on. I'm not gonna lie. That would be really fire. But like honestly, just funny game clips, gaming content, playthroughs, game reviews, anime reviews, show reviews, all that type of stuff. It seems like really dope to me. And honestly, I think that sums it up. Obviously, things are subject to change. This is like my first YouTube video, and it's a Q&A. But you know, with time comes change, and who knows what I'll be doing in the future. But honestly, if you guys like my content, I hope that you guys obviously stick around. My biggest roadblock is definitely procrastination and lack of attention. Like my attention span is shit, yo. Ever since COVID, even before COVID it was shit, but COVID really personified that, amplified that shit. Like bro, when I tell you, like just reading for a long period of time became difficult. Telling myself, you know, I'm gonna do this at this certain time, and actually having the discipline to do that at that certain time, it's like it's hard, bruh. It's hard out here. Like I be feeling like I have ADHD or something, but like I don't think I ever even want to get that shit diagnosed or something, cause like I don't really care, you know. What's the harm in not finding out? But yeah, my biggest roadblock definitely procrastination, lack of equipment. You know, I'm just kind of working off of what I have right now. Like I'm recording, streaming, doing all this on my gaming laptop, hand-me-down monitor, and a relatively cheap face cam, you know. So I don't it's like I'm not gonna use what I currently have an excuse to not try and make the best content that I can. I'll try my best, but some upgrades would be nice. Like as we speak, recording this video, like I kept on like worrying a lot about it, cause I'm like, yo, I really need a recording light. But like prices, man, trying to save up to get a good one because I don't want to cheap out. I really want a good recording mic. I'm recording mic and a recording light. Right now I'm using my headset mic, but like it's not total shit, so I hope that you guys can bear with me for now, you know. But honestly, yeah, my biggest roadblock is honestly myself, and that's deep. But you know, I'm working on it. This right here is a step in the right direction. Actually recording, like it took me so long to actually get myself to record, you know, but here I am actually doing it. You've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to expand the Mist Kingdom, and turn on those notifications. Check out my Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and you misfits stay blessed.